Chapter 14. Lily. Though I'm still enjoying my job, it is not exactly what I thought it would be. I guess I thought it would be like the movies, with a group of people sitting around tables all day trying new items, and then brainstorming the best way to market them. It's not like that at all. I spend most of the day alone in my office sketching ideas for ads and slowly going stir-crazy. So when Carrie asks me to eat lunch with her, I nearly jump at the chance. We make our way down to the cafeteria and grab a table near the back. "So, do you think I'll ever get to work with Miss Palmer?" I ask Carrie as we unwrap our sandwiches. The cafeteria is lively, and I feel confident the hum of conversation around us will keep ours from being overheard. But I still keep my volume lower than normal. I mean, this job is amazing, but I was hoping to learn from her. Carrie shakes her head and then glances around surreptitiously. I don't know. Normally she runs the meetings for the department heads, but she wasn't there yesterday. Janice ran it instead. Really? Has that happened before? Carrie shrugs and takes a bite of her sandwich, chewing slowly as if pondering her answer. Other than when she showed up halfway through the campaign meeting the other day, I can't think of one. I don't know. Maybe she's just been really busy, or maybe she met someone, but she seems different, especially since Claire. Different how? Though I've stopped trying to find information online, I'm still very curious about Claire, but no one seems to talk about it. I don't know, just more forgetful, less engaged. Maybe it's just her way of dealing with the grief, though. I can understand that. I lost someone close to me once and felt the same way, although more than anything I wanted to know why. Carrie nods. Right? And Claire never even gave hints that I know of. I've never lost anyone, but don't they usually give things away or say odd things? Supposedly even her friends here didn't suspect. That is weird. Do you think it could have been something else? Like something happened to her and someone is trying to cover it up? Carrie looks at me for a minute as if trying to decide if I'm serious. You don't actually think something nefarious happened to her, do you? The police ruled it a suicide. I shrug. Stranger things have happened. What if she stumbled across some information that someone didn't want getting out, and they just staged it to look like a suicide? Carrie shakes her head. I think you've been reading too many novels. Maybe, but you said that Sarah has been acting differently. No, I can't believe she would have anything to do with Claire's death. She doesn't sound convinced herself, and her words do nothing to convince me. But I go along with her. I'm sure you're right, but I've never been more uncertain of anything in my life. When I get back to my office, something feels off. I enter the room slowly, my eyes scanning for what is bothering me. When I round my desk, I see it. My pencils have been moved. Most people probably wouldn't notice, but I am one of those people who likes to line them up by color. And the white pencil is not by the yellow one like it should be. I put it in the right place, and that's when I realize that one of my greens is missing. I always have a dark green and a light green because it's one of those shades that does very different things. The dark green is right there near the brown, but the light green is missing. My gaze rakes over the desk, but it's not there. There are no papers cluttering my desk, but I look under everything anyway. I open the drawers in case it accidentally rolled into one, but none of them hold the pencil either. Finally, I get down on the ground to look under the desk, and that's when I see it. It's rolled to the very back of my desk. I have to crawl under the desk a bit to reach it, but with an extra stretch, my fingers grasp it. Prize secured, I begin backing out of the desk. But something grabs my attention. A white piece of paper sticking out of a crack like a little white flag of surrender. Curious, I wrestle it from the crack, careful not to tear it, and open it. At first, I don't know what I'm looking at, as I'm an artist, not a numbers girl. But as I study the contents of the paper, my heartbeat quickens. It's a series of numbers, dates, and what seem to be coded messages. Someone has gone to great lengths to hide whatever information this holds. Why was it hidden in my desk? And who left it there? My mind races with possibilities. Could this be related to Claire's death? Or is it something more sinister? Something connected to Sarah's recent strange behavior? And what do I do with this information? Who do I trust? The only name I have is the woman I just had lunch with, Carrie.